Didn't see you there. So today we have the Sony A95K, which has been lauded as the best TV of 2022, but it has a pretty interesting asking price. But we're gonna have to compare it to the other TVs of this year to see just how well it compares to them. But before we can do any of that, of course, we have to unbox and set it up. So stick around. Hey guys, it's the Villain here, home theater enthusiast and lover of all things tech, and we have the A95K, and a special shout out to the fine folks over at Value Electronics who lent me this TV so I could unbox it and compare it for you guys, because they have a great selection of audio and video components, including TVs like these and others. So if you're in the market for it, then make sure to give them your support by going to valueelectronics.com, because they help support content creators like myself so we can bring you content like this. Oh, and stay tuned to the end of the video, because we have the details on an amazing sale that's going on right now at Value Electronics for not only the A95K but other Sony products as well, and it's better than you would expect, and they have some exclusive deals going on, so you want to stick around for that. All right, back to the video. Let's get into it. So, oh, that's it. We don't need that. We have some back cover plates. Then we have the connectors for the feet. The setup guide. First we have the power cable, the Sony remote, screws for the feet, batteries, and a zip tie. Then we have the remaining part of the cable hiding components in the back. So there's nothing else to actually take out of the box, so let's lift it. In the back we have the heavy stand. I don't want to leave the TV in case it's not balanced, but this thing is huge and pretty heavy too. Of course, we need our trusty flat surface, so we'll use the TV box to accomplish that. Then we can place it on the TV and slide it in like so, and then add our screws. So for those of you unaware, there's a huge departure in the tech behind Sony's flagship OLED for 2022, where in previous years with the A90J, they used that LG display sourced WRGB OLED panel. And this year they're using a Samsung sourced QD-OLED, which instead of having a color filter like the OLED panel from LG display does, it has a quantum dot layer. So it actually helps the TV to produce an even brighter image than it would otherwise. The TV still has the built-in heatsink like it did last year, so the TV can maintain that high peak brightness for longer periods. So that is where the similarity is. When comparing the picture to the A90J, we see where the A90K just has a brighter overall presentation as one would expect, and since the colors are then brighter combined with the infinite contrast of an OLED TV, then we see where they have this pop that is much more pronounced than it has been on the A90J or any other similar OLED TV. It just has more depth, and that's not only limited to the high brightness specular highlights, but all the objects on screen. The A95K makes the A90J look flat in comparison, and that's a big deal because the A95J had the best picture of any TV in 2021. The only aspect where the A95J has the A95K beat is in the size, where the A95J is available in up to an 83-inch screen size, while the A95K is limited to 65 inches. And both TVs are on sale at Value Electronics currently, so the difference between them at the point of making this video is only $500. I wanted to compare the brightness and the ambient light rejection of the A95K compared to something like the Samsung QN90B QLED TV, which is great at not only having a high peak brightness but also rejecting ambient light within your room. And the first thing you notice is just how much better the QD-OLED image of the A95K looks when compared to the QLED. But right now we're more concerned with the screen brightness and how it handles ambient light, in this case my studio light being shined directly at the TV. And although the A95K gets pretty bright, it's not quite as bright as the Samsung QLED as one would expect. And the anti-reflection coating on the QLED is next level and does a much better job than the one on the A95K. So on the A95K we can see a more pronounced reflection of the studio light than we can on the Samsung QLED. Okay, so now for the information on the sale going on at Value Electronics, which is not only limited to Sony products, mind you. They have a sale going on things from Samsung to LG TVs, so you name it. But in this video we're concentrating on the Sony devices. Depending on when you're watching this video, the A95K is on sale for $29.99, which is $1,000 less than its original MSRP. And Value Electronics made the sale a bit better by adding their exclusive 10% store credit to anyone that buys a 65-inch A95K that goes towards any other Sony products you may buy. And if you buy it with a Sony audio system like the HT-A9, HT-A7000 or HT-A5000, then you get an additional bundle discount. So for example, a 65-inch A95K for $29.99 with a $300 Sony credit and an HT-A9 with an extra $200 discount. Then add to that their exclusive 5% additional discount, which then takes another $90 off the HT-A9, so it goes down to $14.09 for that HT-A9 when you buy them together. And of course, Value Electronics will deliver those products to their customers with no shipping charges. Pretty awesome. So now is the time to buy them because of course it's a limited time sale. Just tell them the Villa Man sent you. So what are your thoughts on the Sony A95K or QD OLEDs in general? Are you in the market for one or any other TV? Have you already bought one? Let me know in the comments. Oh, and I know time is running out, but I'll be comparing this TV to the other 2022 model TVs to see which one has the best picture and how close they really are when we compare them in a real world setting. So definitely subscribe for that. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it and subscribe, of course, if you haven't. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been your friendly neighborhood Villa Man saying be safe and peace.